What's up, guys? You all sent in a bunch of great questions, and today we are gonna answer them. First, I do have a couple announcements. Number one, we just hit 25,000 subscribers. Just wanted to say thank you guys so much. A year ago, there was like 25 of you, so to see this much support this fast has been amazing. Number two, my new album just came out, has a bunch of my singles from last year, Need This Feeling, Breaking Out, my new single Be With You. You can find that on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, pretty much everywhere. And lastly, before we get to the questions, I'm excited to announce that I am now on Patreon. For those of you who don't know what Patreon is, it's a new platform where listeners can support independent artists they like the most. Jesus. It's kind of like a YouTube tip jar, but where you get sweet prizes for supporting. Like free song downloads of all my covers and one-on-one Skype chats with me. Lil Weezy can come too. You can choose as big or small of an amount as you want, and you can stop at any time, and all the money goes right back into making more videos for you and getting my music out faster. Oh, that's a lot of words. So with that out of the way, let's get to the questions.
Let's go!
Carmela asks, what's your favorite cover you've done? Favorite cover that I've done is when that Gangnam Style came out and everyone was doing the dance and learning it, and me and my friends heard it and we were like, we have to do a college version of this because we were all in school together at the time. So we started making this video. A ton of people in my school got involved. It was a great time. We actually got a decent amount of hate from it. It was called College Style, and people were mad that it was kind of about partying at college, because it made our school kind of look like a big party school. Our school was kind of a big party school. Overall, it was a really good time. I met a lot of cool people through it. I think it's still my most viewed video at this point, and also my most disliked video. Mariessa says, good job, high five. Alright, Sarah says, what is your favorite song ever and why? This is like the toughest question. What is your favorite song? I feel like I've had so many favorite songs over the course of time. My musical tastes have changed over time. Okay, here we go. I was trying to get into an old email account that I made when I was in 8th grade, and I had to answer a security question that 8th grade me would have set back then. And the question was, what is your favorite song? So I had to think, like, what would I have said my favorite song was, and I tried a couple things, and then it just hit me, and it was like, Perfect by Simple Plan.
Sorry, can't be perfect.
If when I was 13 I thought that song was good enough to set it as my security question song, it must be a pretty great song, I feel like. Even though I haven't listened to it in like a million years, but I probably still know all the words. It's kind of a classic. Kind of a classic song. Aiden Teen says, say hi to Lil Wayne. What's up? It's Wheezy. He says hi back. He just doesn't look very happy when he talks. Aiden Teen also says, what if your house is haunted? What will you do? And he gave me some options there. If you know me, you would know that I absolutely hate scary movies. So this sounds like kind of a worst case scenario for me here. Running away never works. We all know that. There's always like some zombie that chases you down, and then you're gonna trip, and that's just not good for anybody. I don't know if singing for them is the right answer. I guess it couldn't hurt. Yeah, I'd probably do that and just try to be friends with the people that are haunting my house. Shivani asks, who is your favorite YouTuber? Honestly, I think it was Dave Days, who was the first person on YouTube that I subscribed to way back in the day. And I just remember watching his videos. He was funny, he was a good singer, he knew how to produce. Like, he was kind of what got me into the idea of making music on YouTube. So without him, I probably wouldn't even be making videos right now. Anastasia asks, what got you interested in pursuing a singing career? When I was in 1st or 2nd grade, my mom got me the Backstreet Boys Millennium album on cassette tape. And we listened to it on the way to school every morning, and I learned all the words and sang them all. And that was kind of what got me into wanting to make music. I decided at that point, like, this is something I really like doing. And I would write songs in the basement. I had a little Fisher-Price microphone, and I would come up with songs that were about very random things. If you haven't seen Pancakes and Waffles yet, this would be the time to watch that.
Pancakes, waffles. Yeah, pancakes and waffles are very, very good. They make the day tasty just like it should. Yeah, pancakes and waffles are very good to eat. They're a tasty, syrupy breakfast morning treat.
This is probably the proudest achievement of my childhood. Might be the best song I have, actually. I'm not sure why it's not a commercial yet for like Eggo waffles. Someone needs to get a hold of me and make that happen. Alonzo says, what are 3 differences between you and your twin? My twin is a very interesting person. He's definitely the wild one of the group. Like, he'll always try to improv during a video and try to mess me up. You know, I'm trying to just focus on the song, but he's got to always do something to catch my attention and try to screw me up. He always has to be on the right side of the screen. Like, he's like, this is my good side. I got to be on that side. But we look the exact same, so I don't really see why it makes a difference. He's also really lazy. Like, he'll only help out in a video if he feels like it's really worth his time. So if I'm just doing a simple piano cover, he doesn't come. He's just like, nah, I don't really want to help out. It's not really worth it. So that's kind of annoying. I guess you just learn to love him the way he is. Cheyenne says, I just wanted to ask, how old were you when you started playing piano? I think I was like 11 or 12, but took lessons for like a little bit. Didn't really like them, so I would just sit down at it and just make up stuff until it sounded okay. Okay, so the question that I've definitely gotten the most is, people want to know if this is my real twin or not. I don't understand why I get this so much. I feel like it's pretty obvious. Maybe if I just like brought him in right now, would that like make it more obvious? Hey, twin, hey, what are you doing? Now just come in here for a second. Come in for the video. Come on. He just likes to be difficult. Like, I don't know what else I can do. Maybe it's just a question that's never going to be solved. Regardless, thank you guys again so much for 25,000 subscribers. Check out the new album. And if you want to donate to my Patreon, the link will be in the description below. I feel like this is the part of the video where if I had like a fun catchphrase, like if I would have planned this out beforehand, I would have thought of something already to say. So if any of you guys can think of anything and want to give me some ideas, like that'd be alright. But I got nothing. Have a great rest of your day.